So at that point, did you not think, you know what, I can't be bothered with this anymore?
Well, the first sugar daddy, I went home and cried, and I think, is this what my children is going to have to face in this country? And I decided I'm going to expose it. So that's the reason why I wrote the book, The Black Cinderella, which then went into detail as to what's going on within the British business industry, how they were, the system, the enterprise initiatives were not helping the poor as they were designed to. And from that, the government, I sent a copy to every single member of Parliament, 600 copies. They were so terrified. It was during the period of Falklands War, and I was told the only major issues being talked about in the whole of the House of Parliament was the Falklands War and my book, because they thought I had insider information, because what I was revealing, nobody on the outside knew. They didn't know I had spiritual guidance.
So how was that received? How did that affect you?
I was then asked by the Cabinet Office to become an advisor to the government.
Well, if that's not inspiring.
It's through that I managed to get the government loan guarantee scheme increased from 100,000 to 250,000, which has still remained that level 15 years later. It actually got them to appoint a banking ombudsman for small business, because small business had no legal redress. Now we've got a banking ombudsman for the past 15 years. Also encouraged women-focused enterprise training agencies, so you don't have to face men with corruption and such. And so the development of women enterprise training agencies came about because of that.
So there's more
The
hope.
banking ombudsman came about because of that. Better training became that. I went around the country training women about business, and I had no business training, and that is mainly one of the reasons why I got the MBA. It's for all that work in terms of building enterprise and also encouraging health. All the things I talked about, we have now lots of people in the public eye who is now focusing on health. Jamie Oliver's School Dinners is written in my book. Dr. Dylan McKeith, You Are What You Eat, is written in my book. Patrick Holford, one of the biggest nutritionists, his latest book is Food is Better Than Medicine, still in my book. They haven't gone into cloning. Gene therapy is a lie.
Tell us.
You name it. You name it. They don't have no answers. Gene therapy is another experiment to say that in 30 years' time, they're going to know the answers. They don't know the answers and the results as yet. So why use us as a mass laboratory?
So this is your new book now?
Yes.
And the title of it is?
A Mission of Love.
A Mission of Love.
And it's through that book, as well as the herbal tea, that it inspired me to set up this health awareness campaign called Joining Hands in Health. By the way, the book was launched in the House of Lords.
It gets better.
And Joining Hands in Health was launched in the Mayor of London's office, City Hall.
Now that's an event that's going to happen in 2009?
2009. My dream is to take the story about Zara and all the last 12 years' research, to take that to the government, for the government to partner research on the tea, because again, you know, unless it is verified by the scientists, is not going to get anywhere. Because my dream is to have the government put this tea in every hospital from 2009, for the sick, for vulnerable pensioners, for children under 16, for pregnant women, as well as for in veterinary centers for animals. Now, for a laywoman to do that will be incredible. So what I'm doing is, through my Joining Hands in Health campaign, is spreading the word about what the tea has done and what I would like the government to do with it, but also to tell people, to encourage people to start healing themselves.